Hey guys, welcome. Thanks for watching this video. If you guys are here, it's because you guys have either a 2011 to a 2014 Dodge Charger. This car has never had a spark plug change and it has 130,000 miles on it. So, fuck. So, it's a little dirty under the hood, but here's what we're working with, guys. It's a 5.7 V8 Hemi from Dodge. Hemi. So the first thing we're gonna do, guys, is take this cover off. So just to take off the cover, it's just popping right off. I got one over here stuck. Damn. Set this aside. The engine, guys. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna unplug all these electrical components right here on each side, all four. So all you gotta do is just unclick the tab, press, snip off. There you go. So remember, tab, go, tab back, press middle, slide off. Slide tab back, press middle, slide back. So slide the tab, press the middle, slide right off. Okay. Alright guys, so if you guys had a little trouble taking them off or have trouble taking them off, when you unclip them, so that's clip, right? You unclip it by pushing it back, and then you press the middle right here. Press the middle right there, and then slide out. If it doesn't work, you can use a screwdriver, gently or not so roughly. Don't break it. Push it down and slide out, and it'll help. And I was able to get all 8 of them off. There's this one, and this one's off. So the next thing you guys are gonna do is get a 2mm bolt and take these off. One here, and then one right here, and then take off the coil packs. Do it for all 8 of them, all 4 on each side. Alright guys, so what you're gonna do is use a socket and a wrench and take off these. This is a number 10, I believe. Yep, 10. And you're just gonna remove them. There's 2 on each one. And you can just do like this, and then one back here. So once you loosen them up, you can take them off by hand. Try to make sure you don't drop it down, you guys. You don't want to lose a bolt in your engine bay. So once that's done, you take off your coil pack. Move this a little bit back, just a tiny bit. Don't force it too hard. There you go. So yeah, this is the coil pack, guys. Ooh. Alright, so you're gonna take off all 4 on this side, all 4 on this side. Just one here, 2, 3, and 4. So take them all off, guys, and then set them aside. Remember, they have 2 bolts, 1 on each side. Make sure you don't lose the bolts, and there's a little washer right there as well. I don't know if you guys can see it. So yeah, take these off and remove them, please. Alright guys, so while doing the right side, taking out the coil packs, I discovered a little problem here, a little hiccup. To take off one of the little bolts right here, it's going to be real difficult. I have to take off this housing for the air intake. I believe it's just this bolt right here, which is smaller than 10mm. So let's take this one off. So for this one, guys, it's going to be an 8mm. And we're going to take this off real quick. Alright guys, so I removed the intake housing, the air intake housing, and removed also the hose thing connected to the housing so I can lift it up. And I can reach in to get this bolt right here. So let's take the last one off. Alright guys, so now we have all the 8 coil packs removed. And now you're gonna want to get that spark plug that's right here. I don't know if you guys can see. So there is those specky little spark plugs. So what you're gonna want to do is get a spark plug socket, your wrench, an extender, and maybe a swivel run, so you guys can swivel around it. But let's get it, guys. Alright, so next, guys, you're gonna take off your spark plug. You're gonna get an extender. You might need 2 extenders. In my case, I needed 2 extenders, and then the spark plug socket. And then once you're able to break it loose, you can just twist it by hand. And you're gonna do this for all 16 of them. A bit more. So you see how the first one comes out, guys. Remember, this hasn't been changed in 130,000 miles. But this one real quick. All right, hold on. So I had 2 extenders. I gotta take off one. And here's this first one, guys. See how she looks like. It's actually not that bad, you guys. I thought it'd be a lot worse. So see, guys, here's my socket with an extender, but I actually need another one so I can reach it in there. Sit in there good. Do the next extender. Next one right here, real quick. There we go. Set nice and tight, and then push down. There we go. So once you guys feel it really loose, then you guys can take this one off. Take the other extender out. Wait, no, you know what? My bad. Keep the extender on. And then just take off that spark plug. Alright, guys, so the first 2 spark plugs, pretty used. Damn, that shit's nasty. Compared to a new clean one. Look at the difference, guys. So we got the first 2 removed. Now let's remove the other 14. I think this one's gonna be the most problematic one, probably. It's the one in the back. The might not be enough room just because of this thing right here. Not sure what that is, but might be a little cause. But let's take the rest of these out, guys. Alright, guys, so these are the spark plugs that I removed. Alright, guys, so these are the spark plugs that I removed from the driver's side. They're pretty bad. Pretty bad. They haven't been removed ever. They've never been changed out because the dealer told us that the car didn't need spark plug changed until 100,000 miles. And then at the time, you know, we got busy with work and everything, and we went over another 30,000 miles. And I mean, I'm not having that many problems with the spark plugs. They're coming out pretty easy. I thought they were going to be stuck or something, you know, because they had never been changed. But, well, we still have the left side to go to. So I'm going to take off these and see how these come out. Alright, guys, so I got the passenger side spark plugs out now. These are it. These are the last 2 on the back side. So they're pretty bad, you guys. For 130,000 miles, I was expecting these to be stuck, and I was not going to be able to take them off, but I was. So now I'm just going to replace them with these Champion ones. They're for the car as well. They're not the same NGK ones. Right now I'm on a budget right now real quick, but once I hit about 20,000 miles on these, I'm going to change them out to these ones. And once I get those, I'll do another video with the update. But anyways, when you guys have these, the new ones, you guys are going to want to gap them to your correct specifications, which I'll list down in the video right now. And then here's a little tool to gap them. a little tool to gap them right here. And I think they're at 44, I think they're supposed to be at. But anyways, you're going to want to gap them and then put some anti-seize on your, okay, these are the ones for the boots, which you put them on here, you know, on this part. And then this is the anti-seize, which you're going to put a dab in on the spark plug. And then once you thread it, it's going to spread on it by itself. So let's get to it, guys. Alright guys, so you're going to end up putting just a bit of anti-seize on it and then just dropping it back into the engine bay. Do this real quick. Drop it in there and then drop it in there and then tighten it by hand until you can't no more, and then you can use the screwdriver, the ratchet. And you're going to do the same thing for all of them, you guys. Alright, so we're gonna get back the extender, put that bitch in to some more because I couldn't do it by hand. Now it's getting tight. And then I'm gonna end up going to the store real quick before I drive this car. You gotta torque them down 13 pounds. So I need a torque wrench. I've done these before, spark plugs before on my car. On my Ram, and I'm gonna need both hands, you guys. Hold on. Alright guys, so here's a little pro tip for you guys. My heart literally sank right now. I went to go plug in the extender into the other extender, and for some reason I missed and I went to this one and I dropped it all the way in there. So my heart sank. I started panicking, and I remembered I have a magnet. Get yourself one of these guys. It extends, and it ended up grabbing this one. See? So make sure you guys have one of these, otherwise you're gonna be fucked, not knowing what to do. And if it's your guys' only vehicle that you guys are working on, and you guys don't have no other way to get around, make sure you guys have all your supplies, which I'm gonna link down also below, what you guys need for this changing of the spark plugs. So I'm gonna end up putting more anti-seize on all the other spark plugs and lowering them up into each hole. So let's do it. Alright guys, so I already got the driver's side spark plugs. Now I just gotta get the passenger side. Remember guys, make sure you guys gap them at 43.043. Make sure you guys have a little gap tool, or if you guys have something else to be able to gap them. Don't forget to use anti-seize on them, and also the grease for the boot protector so they don't get stuck. And then, so yeah guys, check out the difference. Now I know I got copper ones instead of the original ones they have, but I'm gonna be switching them out again in about 20,000-30,000 miles, maybe sooner. But I wanted to get these out because those are bad. Now we just got some good ones on there. Alright guys, do the rest. Sorry I didn't show this part, but I got my spark plugs back on. I ended up putting the grease on the boot of the on the coil, and then I put all the coils back on each side, tying down the bolts with a 10 millimeter socket. And now it's just to put the clips back on, which all you gotta do is just push it in and push the other clip in. That's all you gotta do. Remember, that's all you gotta do is just get the clip, put it back on, make sure you hear that click, and then make the other click. Put it back on, put the clip, clip, clip. And then we got this side. Clip. Make sure you guys hear all the little clicks, otherwise you do something wrong. Alright, perfect. Now it's just to put this housing back here and tying down this bolt right here. and then tying this down to the thing. And that's it, guys. That'll be all of it, but let's put this back and turn it on, see if it turns on. So here's the housing back on, and then just gotta tighten this bolt down, which is a 10mm wrench socket, I mean. And so yeah, guys, that's about it. So guys, I hope you guys liked this video. The last part I'm just gonna do is just turn on the car, but hope you guys liked this video. Hope it was helpful. I done the spark plugs changes on my truck, an 08 Dodge Ram with the Hemi, and then on this car will be my second car done the spark plugs changes. And it's fairly easy, guys, so don't be scared, don't be intimidated. Pretty easy stuff. Anybody can do it. I just know I've been using the wrong socket. I was wondering why it wasn't working. This one's a 8mm socket, not a 10mm. And I just gotta plug this one back on. Now make sure you guys get a screwdriver, or if you guys have the socket for this. Oh, cool. So if you guys did everything right and you installed everything back together right, did everything, perfect, your guys' car should do this when you try to turn it on.